Hey guys, welcome back to our reaction to Severance. Today we're watching season 1, episode 2, Half Loop, and we just finished the last episode, which was a great pilot. We had a great time. Really enjoying it so far. It's
feels very
fascinating
weird.
and weird and uncanny and unsettling, but in an interesting way. Makes you want to find out what's going on. I like the mystery aspect.
This is the kind of show that you get obsessed with because of the mystery vibe.
Yeah.
And
I really enjoy that.
Yeah, this is right up Kailyn's alley as far as genre is concerned.
Yeah.
So, last time on Severance, we got introduced to the world and the characters. Something that we didn't talk about that I'm very interested in finding out, even if it's like just a Easter egg newspaper clipping, is I want to know, what is this world? What happened in history?
I mean, clearly, they had World War One, World War Two. Like, they're setting up things that are like, okay,
what is supposed to be different?
Yeah, what's
and is this supposed to be 10 years in the future? When is this supposed to be taking place? And something else that we didn't talk about, you asked about the vintage technology.
Yes.
Motif that shows up in so many of these shows, these modern era shows. And I think it has something to do with sort of
that redundancy, or the
the idea of redundancy, but the reason it shows up in multiple shows might have something to do with the idea of going, it's like sort of comfortable, but in an eerie way, right? So the idea of it being like the past and familiar and a time prior to dystopia, but it actually is dystopia, because it's like, if it was very futuristic technology, I guess redundancy is the right way of putting it, or something like that, like the idea of like it hasn't genuinely progressed, or it has progressed, but it is not showing you that it progressed. Because if it had like Star Trek tech, you know what I mean, if it had like futuristic tech, then it would be like, oh, advancement, we're growing, we're developing.
It's like stuck.
But it's like stuck, yeah. So that might have something to do with it, I don't know. But the thing about it is, with this show is, I think I was going to start saying this, it feels good to be earlier on in a show, you know what I mean, and have what feels like a very long open road ahead of us, I feel like we've been in a series and story for so long that it's like, it's very refreshing to be introduced to sort of a new way of thinking about things, a new plot line and stuff like that. The episode title, did you catch what it was called?
Half Loop, yeah.
Do you remember what that is? I'm pretty sure that is the street name of the address on the back of the card.
Yeah.
So that's
clearly he's gonna go.
Yeah. It actually, I like that it wasn't a slow burn also, because clearly the way that they were setting it up is that there's something weird going on, and he's gonna have to wake up to that or something like that. But they got right to it. They didn't make us wait till episode 2 or 3 for something like that to happen. So they're sort of pulling us right in. And I'm excited to see where it goes.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you enjoy this video. For more content, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts. And if you want early access to the next several episodes and to be ahead of where we are on YouTube, you can get all of that over on our Patreon, including full-length uncut reactions. And without further ado,
let us get into episode 2 of Severance.
That's a wrap. Come with me, please.
I was going to say, I wonder if my first thought is that it's some sort of magnet implant.
So your work person,
and has to do with magnets or something.
Your work personage.
But the next time you yourself will be sentient will be this evening.
Your work personage and you yourself.
Okay.
Wow.
The elevator has a handrail at hip level if you feel dizzy.
She's all excited.
Yeah.
I love seeing the sunrise on his face.
Oh yeah, that's creepy.
You know he used to drink 3 raw eggs and milk each morning.
I've heard.
His favorite breakfast. We'll get you prepped in here. Good morning, Lawrence.
Morning.
That's crazy. So is he not severed? That guy?
Why?
I don't know.
He might just not know. He might know about the severance, but not. Oh, okay. Oh.
They say it doesn't hurt.
Okay, this is
Just
not
relax.
what I just said.
No, it's a real surgery. It looks so realistic. Oh my gosh. That's so creepy. She's awake.
It's a microchip?
This is so crazy.
I'll be
be upstairs after to let you know how it went.
Sorry if I freak out on you a little.
Don't worry. I'm very excited to meet you.
What the heck? Ah!
Hi, Helly.
Oh, what's happening?
Great to see you. Your orientation's been so much fun.
Where am I?
Okay, so sometimes when a new hire is adjusting to a severed space, we help by bringing them here to the stairwell to experience the transition viscerally.
Oh no, I'm trying to leave.
It's all part of the process. If you want to spin around and head back in, that should be fine.
Oh. That's why.
Hey there.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
What?
What the hell?
It's okay. Not a problem.
Because her brain keeps
Wanna
turning
take another
off.
shot? Maybe
Her
a
brain
shot?
keeps switching as she goes through the door.
Switching to the other memory?
Yes.
I'm at the stairwell. It's going fair. No, she's not. Ooh. No, I'm gonna call you back.
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
She keeps switching the personalities.
You're an inquisitive one.
I don't want to be in there, do I?
You're learning that you do. Hey, when we heard you were coming here, it was like a miracle. It's amazing what you're doing.
What?
Did you hear what I said, though? I thought maybe it had something to do with like a
Hey,
magnet.
old-timer. One day
But
down.
maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, weird. What the heck? It's like a video game?
Whoa.
Huh? This is crazy.
That was totally a Matrix reference right there
What?
in the intro. The two chairs.
Oh. This is so weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is obvious. The green and the red and the blue.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. My gosh. The theme song is cool.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I didn't read the full thing. Did you get to read it?
It was like acknowledge the portrait of Kier,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Either silently or verbally.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoa.
we're freaking in North Korea. Okay. What the heck? This is so creepy. Compliance.
That's very strange.
Mm. Oh boy.
There's some religious undertones.
He just put away all of
Hey.
their pictures.
So it's tomorrow now?
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I saw that.
Yeah. Well, it's Monday.
A weekend just happened.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I left.
Yeah, that's how nights and weekends feel here. Well, you get used to it. I mean, I find it helps to focus on the effects of sleep since we don't actually get to experience it. You may feel rejuvenated or happy,
That's
tense
so
in the shoulders.
weird.
spry.
That's really weird.
So it's 9:05.
Yeah, they stagger the entries too so we don't meet on the outside. It's important, apparently.
So I guess we're not friends.
Guess not.
My current file is called Tumwater, which I started some 11 weeks back. Tumwater, all one word. I've got it 96% sorted, which means I've earned 4 of the 5 tier incentives, including the erasers and the finger traps that you see displayed here. 100% is tier 5. That gets you a caricature portrait. You'll note I've accrued an embarrassment of wealth in that regard.
Wow.
Each one
Little
of these,
like kitty
big smile if
prizes.
you can.
So that's the highest award?
You know.
Percentage-wise, yes, but if we hit our numbers by quarter's end, one of us gets named Refiner of the Quarter, and that shit gets you a waffle party.
I'm sorry, a waffle party?
Okay, hazards on, Eager Lemur. I'm a deadlock for that this quarter, so don't get your hopes up.
What about Mark's crystal head cube?
That's not a prize, that's just something they gave him.
I was gonna say that he so lovingly dusted the compliance handbook like it was a religious text, and then you have to acknowledge the image of the like it's an icon, like a religious icon or something, like when you have to kiss an icon in a church or something as part of a liturgy.
Mark, sorry to interrupt. I know you're training Helly. I just noticed you removed the group photos from the desk.
Yeah, we're gonna take the new ones at Helly's party today. Now, all the data you see falls into one of 4 essential categories. And we group each line of code in 5 digital buckets.
Party.
Just poke around first, use the arrows.
I do think the old photos are supposed to stay on the desk until the new ones come in.
No, all the data comes from upstairs, fully encoded.
Then how do I categorize it? What?
Each category of numbers presents in such an order as to elicit an emotional response in the refiner.
What?
So, Cat 1 numbers, for example, feel a certain way on sight. They'll be sort of disconcerting, scary.
Scary.
I know.
My job is to scroll through this spreadsheet and look for numbers that are scary.
It sounds dumb, and Mark said it dumb.
Are the numbers bloody? Do they chant?
Doesn't make sense till you see it, and it takes a while to see.
Hey, Mark, I just printed out the passage of the handbook on changing out group photos. Just might be good to peruse when you're between.
Yeah,
pages.
it is. They're like
Thank you.
so
Sorry.
legalistic with their like religious like adherence to the protocol book.
Can I
Like,
draft here?
In what way? If you're really unhappy, you can submit a resignation request with your outside
Just
self
raised
for
himself
review.
above her.
And good luck getting that approved.
Plus, yeah, well, since this perceptual version of you only exists at Lumen, quitting would effectively end your life. I mean, in so much as you've come to know it.
Hello, refiners.
Ooh.
Hi, Mr. Melcher.
Helly, welcome. I'm agog at how well I can tell you're already fitting in.
what?
The office feels whole. Now, let's get this party started.
Is it gonna be like some awful, crazy revelation about what data they're processing?
My name is
Like,
Irving,
what is
as
the
you
data?
all know, and I've worked here for 3 years, and something about me is that I know all 9 core Lumen principles.
Awesome.
With the
What's your favorite?
portrait above the. Oh my gosh.
All 9. Today, I think I'd say cheer.
Great.
One of the Lumen principles is cheer.
No trust fall today, Irv.
Oh, right.
What?
Hello, I'm Helly. I've been at Lumen for like 10 hours total, and I'm sorry, I don't know anything about myself.
I'm sure you do, Helly.
I really don't.
Yeah, the books are right
Guess I
underneath
went home last
portrait.
night, but I don't know if home is a house or an apartment or if I live with a family.
I like to think my Audi lives on like a riverboat.
My Audi.
I'm sorry, Audis are
They're us on the outside.
You saw yours yesterday in the video.
right. I actually have a few things to say to her. Can I record something back?
So what you'll find here is that communication between selves is pretty curtailed.
So what if I write her a note?
Unfortunately, the elevators are equipped with something called code detectors, so messages can't be passed through.
They're like metal detectors for written symbols. Lumen original, apparently.
That's right.
Sure. Okay, well, what if
I don't
I...
think
That's
you're quite
right.
getting the game here,
He was
Helly.
so pleased and proud.
May I? Guys, this is Helly. She's 30 years old, she's allergic to almonds, and has weak enamel. At 5'6", she's the 4th tallest person in your office, and her hair is what we call shoulder length. And seeing her here with you all, I'd say she most definitely has a family.
Wow. Aww.
Well, that's a lot to follow. So I'll just say that I'm Mark, been with Lumen about 2 years, and I absolutely
The sign.
love this
Hello,
game.
Helly.
I know. It is your
Oh,
birthday.
Nice
Yeah.
try, pal, but you said that last time.
Fair enough.
It's so unsettling, the social vibes.
Yeah.
Well, I broke protocol this morning. I was dusting the old group photos, the ones with Petey, and feel sad. And I guess worried that I won't be able to run MDR like he did.
That tracks. I have similar worries.
So I took him from the cubicles and put him in the storage closet, which we're not supposed to do.
I recall this. I objected.
Thank you for telling me, Mark.
Now we have
I actually
confession.
find your reaction sweet. Though, it is puzzling you have an outburst like this for Petey and not for, say, Carol D.
But we knew Carol D was leaving beforehand. I mean, her Audi filmed a thank you. Petey was just gone. I mean, I don't know if he's at some new job, or drunk on a beach, or dead.
That's enough, please. I think this is a good time to remind ourselves that things like deaths happen outside of here, not here. A life at Lumen is protected from such things. And I think a great potential response to that from all of you is gratitude.
That's crazy.
I also
His smile.
think that melon isn't getting any tastier.
He's so creepy. I was gonna say it's so crazy how they can completely control sort of who these people are to a certain extent, because when they arrive, these versions of themselves, when they arrive, you know what I mean? They're like blank slates in a way, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they like will keep them controlled, you know what I mean?
Hey, sorry I derailed your game.
I thought I already had, but then yeah, you made it way worse. So how are you gonna figure out if Petey's okay?
Oh, I think Milchick was pretty clear.
You're just done asking about your best friend because our babysitter told you to stop?
Yeah, Milchick's a nice man. When he says something, it's best to listen.
I don't care.
Because he can't always be nice like that.
Okay, refiners, let's get this new group photo before the melon bloat sets in.
The melon bloat.
Great big smiles.
Yeah, the
Remember,
blue.
You're gonna be looking at this every day.
Is that what it is in the Matrix? The blue
Say
represents you're in it.
gratitude.
Because the envelope his friend gave him was red.
Say cheer.
Okay, yeah.
So
Cheer.
Yeah.
and she has red hair,
Ellie,
and she's the
What are you
most like
doing?
questioning of all of it.
I just think I'm not gonna work here anymore.
Oh my gosh!
What do you mean?
I quit. I don't want to do the file sorting thing, or the never seeing the sun thing, or the disappearing friends thing. I just don't want any of it.
I told you, there's code detectors.
Do you know that? Have you tried? Because frankly, it sounds made up.
What the heck?
That's why they keep coming back, is because they don't know if they would want to leave.
Helly?
So
Yeah.
they're just getting paid. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Helly! Mr. Grainer?
That's Mr. Grainer.
Come on out. What have we got here? Perhaps you better come with me.
Mr. Grainer? See, you found my wayward trainee. Appreciate your help, sir, as always. The note. So, this is embarrassing, but it's my first time training, and I must have just forgotten to go over data smuggling rules with Helly. Sorry, this is Helly. Helly, Mr. Grainer. Yeah, so if Helly tripped the code detectors, that one, it's on me. And I apologize for that, sir.
Big department chief now, Marquez. On you then. Let's go.
His name is Mark Scout. Break room?
This is the room where we break you. That has to be it, right? This is the break room.
Horrifying green dungeon. Okay.
Oh. So you're a doula.
Midwife, actually.
How many deliveries have you seen?
Is he on a
over
date?
300. This is mostly back in Montana.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's such a high amount.
Yeah. We get 2 a day, depending.
This is going well.
So is it like 10 a week, like in 5-day work week, or?
Yeah, or so.
Okay.
I'm playing with a lens cap.
No, no, you seem great.
I'm kidding.
I know.
So.
He has like a drinking problem.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like
Or
half
yeah.
this town.
Yeah.
And half of me. That
He had a flask. He
Yeah.
was always drinking, and
It
they
was
said
funny.
they put whiskey is life on their dad's.
The Archives division, sort
something.
of a corporate historian, apparently. So a lot of sensitive material, hence the.
Corporate
So
historian.
you don't know who you work with or what you do or anything.
Yeah, that's the idea.
What if you snuck in a note?
Can't sneak notes.
So, like, you could have a girlfriend at Lumen and not know it. And if you met someone out here, you wouldn't know it in there. Like, you could get married and have kids and just forget they exist for 8 hours every day for your whole life. It doesn't mess with your head?
I think for some people, it's the point.
So, as a local, this just feels like a reasonable temperature to you.
Well, technically, I'm from Gans. And you're one to talk. Isn't Minnesota like crazy?
Montana.
The lakes?
Yes. Minnesota was very cold the one time I visited from my home in Montana.
Oh, so those are different places.
Uh-huh.
What?
So do you live in Lumen housing?
You get some like dorms.
No, I just meant
I
that
live
there's
in
like
Baird Creek, and yes, they happen to be subsidized by the company that employs them.
They own you. Your whole life. Legalized severance in the workplace.
Nice. The WMC's up for that.
Who?
The Whole Mind Collective, they're great.
Excuse me? Do you have a moment for children's brain health? You folks have a moment for children's brain health?
We do.
Great. We're trying to get a measure on the ballot to keep megacorporations like Lumen from continuing to force legalized severance on our state.
They're forcing it now?
That's what they're lobbying for. And James Egan is trying
Okay,
to sever
well, what
kids-
about the self-mutilating types that do it willingly? I mean, I heard that some of them are so deluded they don't even know they're victims. I also heard that if you're severed, you go to 2 separate hells. Is that true?
Hey, man, you want to benefit off forced labor.
Hey,
Then that's up to you.
Forced labor? Really?
Yeah.
Forced labor.
Really?
Okay, so people can just like self-imprison. Are you captive right now? No, seriously, because your past self chose to walk you down here to be an infantilizing prick to people.
Severance is subjugation, asshole.
Oh, that's nice language for it. What are you, 12? Are you 12 years old? Are you even in high school yet?
She's like, this is the worst day of my life.
Come on.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they've shown him drinking a lot.
Mm-hmm. He had like a whole stack of wines or something.
Right. The red envelope.
Mrs. Selvig.
Peace offering.
Are we
They're
fighting?
laced with
I
something.
just keep thinking about those damn bins.
Here, why don't you come in? I have milk.
Why, thank you.
He doesn't know she's his boss.
Chamomile, so no hard feelings if you gag.
Oh, I'm sure I won't.
Is she trying to steal the
Still
letter?
waiting
She's
for
super
that
creepy.
Third bulb to revive itself.
She trying to steal the
you
letter?
smell nice.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know.
Sort of. My sister set me up with like her doula or midwife.
See, he shakes.
Wow.
They're laced with
My
something.
late husband was a carpenter, and before he passed, he said
They're a
he would
pharmaceutical
start
company.
building us a house in the hereafter, and there would be a small guest apartment in the back in case I found a new man before I got there.
That's kind of strange.
She keeps saying stories from her life.
Yes, he even drew blueprints, which I keep in my purse.
Like stories of her life to talk about the afterlife.
Yeah.
Well, come by the shop, okay? I'll give you a mugwort bath bomb that'll make you sleep like a rag doll.
I'll try to get down there. Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
He's so depressed. In this life, he's like in Eeyore, and then he goes down and he's all chipper.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting too. You like descend into hell.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go down. Gemma's crafts. This is so depressing.
It's insane how much darker this footage is.
Mr. Milchick, it's Mark Scout. I'm a severed worker, employee number 4502.
Mr. Scout, what a pleasure. How can I help you?
I actually woke up not feeling terribly well. Sorry, I'm just now calling. Well, nothing bad, just very minor stomach event. Should be back tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry. Annie will be sad to have missed the day.
Any.
That's
you
weird.
feel better. Okay, Mr. Scout?
How can the Audi not
Where's
know,
Mark?
not
Missed you
realize
too.
just
Mr.
how
coming
creepy
out
they
first.
sound in the
You
first
don't
place?
think that-
He's probably sick. They wouldn't bounce him and Petey the same week.
I certainly hope not. Quarterly deadline's coming up, and I'm not looking to be department chief.
Wow. A lot of confidence for a man who once got disciplined for dozing. Sorry.
I can't help that I was hired older than you.
Just never stops, huh?
Endless toil.
Where's Mark?
Sick or fired? Probably sick.
They wouldn't have fired him for my note thing, would they?
No. No way. He did his stint in the break room yesterday.
What's that mean?
Do they
He
know
said
what
he
the
was
break
ill.
room is, or?
Did he sound ill?
I don't know. He said it was abdominal.
Funny timing.
Yeah, she clearly knows, and that's why she's like, "Oh, I was just with him. He's not ill."
Could have gotten it in the night though.
The erasers are mostly decorative since we don't have pencils. Finger trap is fun as long as you know how to use it safely, but it's really more about what they represent, how far you got in the file.
Yeah, but why don't we always finish the files?
It only keeps so long.
Is this what happens when you sleep?
If you start dozing, you start having a like horrible dream that wakes you up.
I'm
It's
sorry.
weird.
Irving.
Ugh.
Oh wow.
We'll deduct the time you spent dozing from your Audi's paycheck. What will be harder to fix, Irving, is my and Miss Cobell's trust in you.
How long was he
I'm so
dozing
sorry,
for?
Sir, I'm just so sorry.
Didn't seem like
no
any
one is
time at all.
hankering to throw
Yeah.
you in the break room. We'll do a wellness check with Miss Casey and go from there, all right?
Wellness.
Let not weakness live in your veins. Tame thy tempers.
And it's quotes from the Egan guy.
Kier Egan.
Nothing scary yet.
Heck, I would fall asleep doing this.
Oh God, a 4.
Don't fuck around. I told you, you'll understand when you see it, so just be patient.
What even are these numbers? Like, do we even know what we're supposedly cleaning?
My theory? The C.
The C.
Okay, if our Audis are up there severing their brains, shit must have gotten pretty bad. Famine, plagues, etc. So what is a desperate humanity to do?
Populate the sea?
Populate the sea. But first, they gotta send probes down to the sea to clean up all the deadly eels and shit, because we can't cohabitate with that. So we send the probes down, they send us the data coded, we sense what's eels, and then we tell the probes what to blow up.
This is the leading theory?
Oh my gosh.
Now, Irv thinks we're cutting swear words out of movies.
What?
All of this is nonsensical because none of that needs to be
But
kept
what is it?
secret.
What are we actually working on down there?
I don't know. I thought without severance it would make more sense, but they separate us from the other departments. We don't even know how many there are. But I've been reintegrated for 2 weeks now. I've been mapping out the floor.
Does that mean he's getting some memories from the innie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hid the original for you when I left.
What made him think to do this? And how did he get in contact with himself?
You okay?
Sorry. Reintegration sickness.
Never heard of that one. Okay, so what is it that happens down there that's so bad?
There's this room.
The break room?
We go in there when we don't act right.
What is it?
I'm afraid you're not sorry.
How did he get that?
Is that?
That's the break room.
Oh gosh.
How did he get that recording?
And how did he get it out?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the freaking leader of the company? The founder?
He's a god.
What is the painting?
Oh no, he's whipping.
Whipping
But he's shining.
a goat and a jester
What?
and an old hag
Oh,
and a young woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh, him.
Anybody was out here. I'm coming out for my session.
The Emperor
I
from
was just going
Dune.
in. I was
What else have I
admiring
seen him
the
in?
Art while I wait.
More cowbell.
That piece hung in the perpetuity wing for many years. It's better here. It's calming.
Is it?
Okay.
I'm Irving, macrodata refinement.
Are you a department head?
Well, optics and design. A two-person department, so barely. We don't paint them. We do hang them.
I loved that you did the Ambrose cycle in the team building space last quarter. I'd never seen it.
It's rare to meet a sophisticate. Most people only think of O&D when new handbook totes come in.
Well, I love those too.
Yeah? There's new ones coming next month. Best design yet, in my view.
Oh, wow. Now that's all I'll be thinking about until then.
Irving?
It's so strange. What's going on in the painting?
What the heck? A mister? Diffuser? She's so creepy.
All right, Irving. What I'd like to do is share with you some facts about your Audi.
Oh no.
Because your Audi is an exemplary person, these facts should be very pleasing. Just relax your body and be
But
open
he
to
had
the
like a weird
facts.
black thing on his hands.
Try to enjoy each equally. These facts are not to be shared outside this room.
It's unsettling.
Your Audi is generous. Your Audi is fond of music and owns many records. Your Audi is a friend to children and to the elderly and the insane.
Your Audi is a
Audi
saint.
is strong and helps someone lift a heavy object. Your Audi attends many dances and is popular among the other attendees. Your Audi likes films and owns a machine that can play them.
A DVD player?
Your Audi is splendid and can swim gracefully and well.
Gracefully
Or like
and
an
well.
actual
I'm sorry.
film projector.
Please try to enjoy each fact equally and not show preference for any over the others. That's 10 points off. You have 90 points remaining.
Points?
Please don't speak.
Oh gosh! Oh my goodness!
Audi won a game 2
That
years
is so weird.
Your Audi values water. A photo of your Audi with a trophy was once in a newspaper.
Interlinked.
Audi has no fear
Yeah.
of muggers.
She's like,
Your Audi likes the sound of radar.
what?
Your Audi is skilled at kissing and lovemaking.
This is so creepy.
I'm sorry.
There goes 10 points.
Please don't respond to any specific fact. That's 10 points off.
I was just...
Please don't speak further, or all remaining points will be deducted and the wellness session will end.
So this is a wellness session that like improves
It's supposed to improve
2
morale,
token per person. Yeah.
but you're not supposed to react. You're not supposed to enjoy anything too much.
That's so weird.
That feels like the Blade Runner
Yeah.
scene, the 2049.
Raisins shriveled, edamame dry roasted,
See, if you say raisins are shriveled,
ginseng cubed, sunflower seeds.
what's the point?
That's so weird.
Is it just the elevators?
What?
With the code detectors? Or is it the stairwells too?
Jesus, stairwells too. Why?
No one accepts the resignations. What makes you think they're being delivered at all?
You gotta let the info smuggling notion go.
Okay, but how good are the scanners? Like, what if you wrote the letters funky like one of those robot tests?
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
Nope.
How was wellness?
Great. Very restorative. I met the O&D department head.
Bert? I've met that guy. He's a You didn't tell him where we are, did you?
Bert's not a no.
I'm asking for the safety of this department. Care shall
Which one is
preferably
scary?
grant you the incentive spur.
Don't pervert a handbook passage to me. In fact, let's
Guys?
just-
That.
Yep.
The 5?
Why is it
You okay? Just fence off the bad data like I showed you.
Can you see the perimeter?
Bin it. Boom. Find.
All right, Helly. Hip hip.
They were scary. The numbers were scary.
Dopamine releases clearly
What
gets them
the
addicted. You know what I
heck?
mean?
Weird.
She's waiting for him to do something.
And you can use the shower.
Oh no.
What are you trying to say? Thanks for doing this, Mark.
Well, I figured my work self would be pissed if I let you sleep in a greenhouse.
It's being watched.
Lights on the left.
That was a shot of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
You okay in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
I think there was a blue and a red sleeping bag, and he picked the blue one.
Oh no.
That's scary.
I have a feeling he's not going to last long.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Wow, that episode went by fast. Thought we had more.
Can you say that again?
Wow, that episode went by fast. I thought we had more.
So I was fixing my hair while you said that.
I know.
That was creepy. The whole freaking microchip thing. It's disturbing. There's something so horrifying about the concept of getting a microchip in your brain. Because it's like your brain is so central to who you are. Like, that if anything that messes with it is like.
So the procedure.
creepy.
So I was trying to say at the start, I thought maybe it had to do something with magnets.
Why?
But maybe, well, I was trying to think of an explanation. So if they like put something in the brain that has a magnetic attraction, that there are magnets in
then it would
the
be-
thresholds.
But then it would be magnetized outside of your brain or something.
No, like let's say it's like a very dull enough, like so slight of a pole, of a magnetic pole or something like that.
Like pushes on something.
That it just barely like pushes on something that like
I thought
that was
it
my
could
main
also
thought.
be just like a tracker, and then when it senses you go to past a certain threshold, then it activates.
But it conceivably is doing something physical in the brain to switch
Mhm.
the person. And so, anyway, my thought was just like, because if it was magnets, then it wouldn't have to be, you would have to rely on any digital stuff.
Mm.
It would just be the sheer force of nature
Mhm.
that, once you pass this threshold, it will magnetize, and then it'll press on some sort of artery in your brain, or I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? Well, sorry, there are no arteries in your brain. Sorry, are there? Wait, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't take biology classes like you, Kailyn. Because you said, wait. What?
You never took biology class.
Maybe in high school. I mean, I never took one in college. Wait, arteries are like. Wait.
Babe, there have to be arteries in your brain, or else you'd be dead.
They're like where the. I know that there would be. Are veins different from arteries?
I love you. Arteries they carry the oxygenated blood. Veins carry blood that is deoxygenated back to the heart.
Okay, how was I supposed to know that?
I just thought that was a
what am I
basic-
thinking? What am I thinking of?
Fact.
Like big passageways.
Big passageways.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
Like in the heart, for example, like there's like 5 major like.
Like the chambers?
What
the
are they called?
ventricles?
Ventricle. That's what I'm thinking.
You're thinking of ventricle?
I don't know what I'm thinking of. You had me guessing myself. My main instinct was
That's one of my favorite quotes
just
from you.
Just stop. Just leave it alone. my main thought was if it was a.
Oh my gosh.
If it was a.
No, babe,
magnet.
but it is a good idea because, like, for example.
Because then it wouldn't be digital. You would have
if
to
you
rely on
have-
the digital connection.
Because if you have people who have like tumors, for example,
Right.
in like their pituitary gland or whatever, like the tumors, the pressure on like different parts of the brain can cause like severe problems.
That's what I was
Or,
thinking.
like-
Yeah.
Yes. So
Right.
you're talking about mechanical pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly my point.
Yes. But that
And
was
so
really
that was my
funny.
main guess, was that it was a magnet.
There are arteries in your brain. Biology lesson for the day. Arteries carry blood away from the heart to the body.
Okay.
Veins carry blood
Okay.
back to the heart
All right.
from the body.
That cannot be just common knowledge.
I just always thought it was.
That cannot be as long as I have ever known anything about human biology, I thought that veins were the things that carried blood.
They do.
When they say, I know, but like that.
So what did you think arteries were?
I just told you that they were like major junctions between veins or something like that.
Yeah, like the
No, I thought that veins were like, think about like tributaries in a river.
Yes.
And then an artery is like the river.
You're not wrong, but
You're saying they
but
carry two
arteries-
different types of things. Like
arteries can branch too.
I understand. You're saying an artery is what colloquially man on the street would call a vein. It's a type of vein.
Sure.
Yes. Because when you say, oh, look at all
It's
the
blood
veins, you wouldn't say,
vessels.
look. Yes, exactly. There you go.
It's blood. There are two types of blood vessels.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah, because you have your aorta,
Mhm.
like the big, like, you know, when you see a heart, it goes like with this big tube.
Okay.
And then you're like, you have different major arteries, like your thoracic artery or.
See, people don't know this. Comment below. Come on. I'm saying when you say vein, when
You just
my
think of
body is
blood
full of
vessels.
veins.
Yes.
You're not thinking, oh, my body is full of veins and arteries.
Yes. But they
Exactly.
both make up the circulatory system.
I gotcha.
And then
Okay, this
they
is
pass
this is
through
beside the point of the
capillaries.
show.
You don't think it like releases some chemical or something?
Then it has to have the
neuro-
chemical.
transmitter. Yeah, it's or it's some sort of EMF or like some signal like being activated. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The break room is supposed to be like a compulsory confession.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and then you have
A
to pay
compulsory
your
confessional.
penance or whatever.
Yeah.
It is very much like a whole religion down here.
Go back to the list of things that he's supposed to do.
He's like, oh yeah, I was trying to go there. Yeah, acknowledge Kira Egan portrait verbally or silently.
Self-assess. Can I lead today?
That's crazy. Kira Egan. Rwandan ground coffee. I like
Single
seeing
origin.
the branding. Everything is Lumon. So interesting.
What I wonder what the teardrop represents, or the drop of water
Mhm.
represents in the logo.
You're right though. This does have weirdly like symbolic.
Visuals.
Yeah,
It looks like it though, right?
it does. I feel like it's got to be intentional.
Like, is that just me?
I mean, someone. It's not fully there, but it's
It's
Um,
the disfigured.
it's what you call. It's reminiscent of it. You know.
Yeah.
It does. It has the TVA vibes. That was crazy when she ran away, and then he was like, "Okay, you have to go do her penance." And then why was she there? Why did she come over? She just wants to like assess how his state of being or something.
Maybe.
She just keeps a really close eye on him.
Maybe they know. I wonder if they watch them continuously and
The
monitor
green
them.
and red candle was interesting. Yeah, I mean, clearly they're in the company housing, like they're
Right, but I wonder. They must know that Petey came
Someone
back
was-
to the house. I wonder. Also, here's something else.
That
I
was
wonder
creepy, the
if they
whole-
killed him. I wonder if they killed Petey.
Why?
Well, his phone rang, and then they didn't show us why, and I just wonder. The whole issue started when his phone started ringing.
So what do you think?
Again, like
that means?
maybe I have no idea. I'm just saying I wonder who was calling him,
Mm-hmm.
and then it seemed like he died.
This
So-
oil covering everything seems to be a theme because it was in the
Yeah.
thing a lot.
Right.
So I don't know what that means, but yeah, super creepy.
Oh,
my gosh.
this scene.
The whole like
Yeah.
wellness checkup, wellness thing with the memories of your past self. Like what the heck? Or your outie. It's so weird. It's like because they know like the human being wants to be whole.
Mhm.
And so when they're fractured in their brain, it like causes them to deteriorate. So they give them these like little bursts of like reminding them what they truly are or who they truly are on the outside, that like helps them feel more like integrated or whole as a person. Because with the fracturing, I feel like over time it would cause issues like psychologically, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so did he die there, you think?
I think he might have.
I don't know, it was unclear. He was going into a trance, at least.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if the phone call had something to do with it.
I don't know.
Again, like you theorized that it was like some sort of signal, like an EMF signal.
Mm-hmm.
So.
See, he was still breathing.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe. All right. Well,
that was crazy.
I'm ready to get into the next one next time.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
That was fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
Well, guys, yeah, it's been fun. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed. We are having fun. We're enjoying the show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts. Go check out our Patreon if you want to get the next several episodes, early access, and full length and cut reactions. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you then.